In a major initiative to bring peace in Jammu and Kashmir, Home Minister Rajnath Singh to begin his two-day Srinagar visit, during which he'll review the situation and hold talks with cross-section of people. The visit comes after Prime Minister Narendra Modi expressed deep concern and pain over the situation in Kashmir. India's assertions on mafia don Dawood Ibrahim being shielded in Pakistan got United Nations confirmation. UNSC committee has found 6 out of 9 addresses of Dawood in Karachi provided by India as correct. The addresses were included in a dossier prepared by India in August last year. Flood situation continued to be grim in Bihar, West Bengal, Uttar Pradesh and Madhya Pradesh. The relief and rescue operations are underway. Over 150 people killed and lakhs marooned due to floods caused by continuous heavy rains. In West Bengal, the rising water level of Ganga has crossed the extreme danger level in Malda district, inundating vast areas. The United States has expressed concern over human rights abuse in Gilgit, Baltistan and Balochistan. A US State Department spokesperson said that all parties have been consistently urged in Pakistan to work out their differences peaceably and through a valid political process. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has said that his government is focused on uplifting poor and bringing rapid development. Speaking in a meeting of BJP core group from states, the Prime Minister has exhorted party workers to take the work of government and the message of patriotism to every village. Army Chief General Dalbir Singh urged people in Jammu and Kashmir to eschew violence and help restore peace and calm at the earliest. He also underlined the need to synergize efforts with all the other stakeholders. The Army Chief met commanders at the 15 Corps headquarters and visited the Victor Force in Avantipura and formations and units along the line of control on Tuesday. 15-day special campaign to celebrate 70th year of independence, 70 Saal Azadi Yaad Karo Qurbani concluded. Several central ministers and leaders took part in Tiranga Yatras and thousands of students sang national anthem across the country. In the 12-day-long Krishna Pushkaram ended with a grand aarti at the Pavitra Sangamam, the confluence of Godavari and Krishna rivers at Ferry near Vijayawada in the presence of thousands of pilgrims. In more trouble for business tycoon Vijay Mallya, the ED has registered a fresh money laundering case against him and his associates to investigate the alleged loan default of Rs 6,027 crore availed from a consortium of nationalized banks, a case taken over by CBI recently. ED is also preparing to soon start the second round of assets attachments under PMLA. Gujarat Assembly on Tuesday ratified GST bill. The ratification of the bill comes in quick succession after the Chhattisgarh Assembly passed it unanimously on Monday. Himachal Pradesh, Assam, Jharkhand and Bihar state assemblies have also passed the bill. In Jammu and Kashmir, Army has organized a medical camp for locals in Poonch where more than 600 people attended. In yet another provocative move, North Korea has fired submarine-based ballistic missile into the Sea of Japan. The missile launch coincided with the joint military exercise of US and South Korea and the meeting of foreign ministers of Japan, South Korea and China in Tokyo. US President Barack Obama met with state officials in Baton Rouge to discuss the federal government's response to the flooding in Louisiana. US President said residents of Louisiana have had their lives upended in historic flooding in parts of the state. May be asked to provide more funding once disaster needs become clear. Rio bronze medalist wrestler Sakshi Malik was given a rousing welcome at New Delhi airport this morning. Haryana's Sports and Youth Affairs Minister Anil Vij and fans of Sakshi in large numbers waited long hours in the night at the airport to greet the Wonder Girl from Haryana. A grand felicitation function is organized in a village Rohtak where a gathering of over 30,000 is expected. A girl from Madhya Pradesh played drums for more than 24 hours and broke world records to enter the Golden Book of World Records for the longest drumming marathon after logging in a 31-hour session. Srishti Patidar from Indore started the session on Monday at 12 p.m. and played the drums till 8 p.m. on Tuesday.